Picture this. There's an investment opportunity out there that never goes bad, won't bankrupt your future, and it's basically impossible to lose everything on. I'm talking about 0.01 Bitcoin. Right now, for roughly $1,000, less than what most folks blow on a weekend trip, you can grab a piece of the strongest form of money humanity has ever seen. And here's what makes this crazy. It's not even gambling. This is what we call an asymmetric play. You risk almost nothing, but the upside? It's literally unlimited. You're protecting everything you've worked for while setting yourself up for potentially life-changing gains. Stay with me here, because I'm about to show you why buying 0.01 Bitcoin isn't like throwing money at a lottery ticket. It's like sneaking ahead of the entire financial game before anyone else catches on. Here's what blows my mind. Everyone thinks Bitcoin is the risky move, but they've got it completely backwards. Not owning Bitcoin? That's where the real danger is. When you stack even a small amount, 0.01 Bitcoin, which equals 1 million Satoshis, you're not just betting on Bitcoin hitting crazy high numbers, you're betting against the guaranteed failure of whatever currency you're holding right now, the actual lottery ticket. That's keeping your money in regular currency and crossing your fingers it won't lose value. Think about regular lottery tickets for a second. You drop a few dollars on almost zero chance of winning big, and 99.9% of the time that ticket becomes trash. Now flip it around. Bitcoin is like getting a lottery ticket that literally cannot expire, one that actually gets more valuable the longer you hold on to it. Instead of buying false hope, you're buying ownership of digital property in a world that has hard limits. And unlike lottery tickets, the math is actually on your side here, because Bitcoin doesn't even need to win for you to come out ahead. Regular money is already designed to lose by default. Let me break down your real risk with 0.01 Bitcoin. If you grab 1 million sats today, worst case scenario, it all goes to zero. And you've lost what you'd spend on a new laptop, a few nice dinners, or maybe a long weekend somewhere. But look at the other side of this coin. Over the next 10 years, if Bitcoin just keeps doing what it's been doing, beating inflation, pulling in big institutional money, replacing garbage currencies around the world, that same 0.01 Bitcoin could give you the buying power of $100,000 or way more in today's dollars. Why? Simple math. Scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. We've got 8 billion people on this planet. Even if we split it perfectly, which will never happen, everyone gets just 0.0026 Bitcoin. That means your 0.01 Bitcoin, your million sats, is already 4 times bigger than what the entire world's population could theoretically get. Here's the kicker that most people are sleeping on. There are 58 million millionaires walking around right now. Less than half of them could ever own a full Bitcoin. So what happens when these wealthy people finally wake up? They start buying pieces, 0.1, 0.01, even smaller chunks. When that rush starts, 0.01 Bitcoin stops being the budget option and becomes the new minimum buy-in for the future of money. Meanwhile, your regular money is guaranteed to keep shrinking. The dollar has already lost 97% of its buying power since 1913. They tell you inflation is 2%, but in the real world, it's running 7 to 10%, and your savings account is basically ice melting in the sun. Let's be real here. The actual lottery ticket is grinding away for 40-plus years in a system that's quietly stealing from you every single day. The real gamble is holding cash and hoping it doesn't completely collapse. Bitcoin flips this whole thing upside down. Even if I'm completely wrong about everything, your downside is tiny. But if I'm right, if Bitcoin keeps eating away at weak currencies, keeps pulling in institutional money, keeps becoming the world's go-to store of value, then the upside is absolutely life-changing. And you don't need to buy a whole Bitcoin. just 0.01 Bitcoin. 1 million Satoshis could be the bridge between where you are now and where you actually want to be. This is textbook asymmetric betting. You're risking something small today to avoid the guaranteed loss of doing absolutely nothing. And you're positioning yourself for exponential gains down the road. It's like buying prime real estate in Manhattan back in 1900, like getting Amazon stock in 1997, like holding gold before the world ditched the gold standard. Except this time, it's global. It has no borders, and nothing can stop it. So let me ask you this. What's actually riskier? Dropping $1,000 today on 1 million Satoshis, an asset that's beaten every currency on Earth for 14 straight years, or keeping that same 1,000 in a currency that's guaranteed to lose 10% of its value every single year? Here's the truth bomb. Bitcoin doesn't need to hit $1 million for this to completely change your life, because regular currency is the thing that's falling apart. In that world, 1 million Satoshis isn't a gamble. It's insurance. It's the only lottery ticket where even if you don't hit the massive jackpot, you still win by getting out of a broken system. So here's your choice right now. You can keep gambling on regular money, hoping it won't betray you, or you can make the smallest asymmetric bet of your entire life and quietly stack 1 million Satoshis. If this opened your eyes even a little bit, smash that subscribe button right now, because here we don't play the losing lottery, we build real wealth. One sat, one block, one future-proof move at a time.